Today we're going to learn about writing hooks to begin the introduction of our paper. Good writing starts with a good hook. Whether it is a narrative, a response to literature, or a research paper, there's no excuse to bore your reader. Besides, if you can't prove to your reader that you can write an interesting hook, why would they want to read on? Every genre of paper needs a hook of some kind. It's just up to you to choose the one that is the most appropriate. This is based on the intent of the essay and the audience. Today we will focus on hooks for expository papers. Some types of hooks that you could use are description, amazing fact, dialogue or quote, question, anecdote, or onomatopoeia and simile. When we start our paper, we do not want to start with, "Hello, my name is," or "I'm going to write about." Use a hook to start your introduction. An introduction is the first paragraph of your paper. In the introduction, you hook the reader's attention, then you state the opinion of your paper. Let's look at some sample introductions. These were written for an expository paper about your favorite hero. Here's an amazing fact hook. There were around 200 soldiers fighting inside the Alamo. The Mexican army they faced numbered around 5,000. Once you have put the amazing fact hook, the next thing you need to put is the opinion that you're writing about. So in this one, the opinion is my favorite hero is James Bonham, but you can't just put that on there. You have to put those two together in a way that makes sense. So I added, even though they were outnumbered, they had my favorite hero fighting on their side, James Bonham. All right, another example of a kind of hook is a dialogue or a quote. No help is coming, Bonham sadly admitted. Again, once you've got your quote, to get the reader's attention, you need to add what your paper is about, and they need to fit together in some way. So here's what I added to show what the paper was about. Even though he knew no one was coming, Bonham became my favorite hero. All right, the next example is a question. Would you sacrifice your life to stand up for what you believe in? Now, when you use a question, you don't want to make a question that just says something like, "Who's your favorite hero?" "My favorite hero is James Bonham." That doesn't really get your reader interested, but get them thinking about something related to your topic, and then add, "James Bonham did. That is why he is my favorite hero." You can use an anecdote, which is a small story. Looking down at the mission from the top of the hill, Bonham knew what he had to do. He couldn't leave his friends alone to die. James Bonham is an example of a true hero. So here I have the small story, and then I have what my paper is about. That makes my introduction. I'm going to show you a few other kinds of hooks that you could use. This is a simile where you compare two things with the word like or as. Like a white knight fighting a dragon, the heroes of the Alamo were much smaller than their foe. And then you could add in what your paper was about. You could use some sound words. Boom, crack, the sounds of the battle were terrifying. You could also just use some describing words. Well, I can't get them to show up. Brave, determined, faithful. These words and more describe the heroes of the Alamo. And then I would add who my favorite hero was at the end after the hook to form my introduction. So today I want you to give it a try, making some introductions on your own. Choose one of the strategies and make your own introduction, pretending that your paper is about Christmas. So we're going to say that our main thing that our paper is about is that Christmas is our favorite holiday. And then you want to put a hook in front of that to make that work. I cannot wait to see what you do. And don't forget to check back later in the day to see what everyone at school does too. Hope you have a good day.